Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget, if you haven't already, give us a subscribe, give us a thumbs up and comment below about the videos. Anything you want to ask anything, just drop it below. I usually catch up pretty soon after it's been loaded, and I do have a look and respond to any comments. So please make a comment, try and keep it as nice as possible, and it usually helps the channel grow. Anyway, I'm chatting to you from my studio today. I'm not out and about. However, yesterday I intended to do some filming. I went to my local flying club where I fly remote control planes, which I'll drop some clips in a minute. I literally filmed myself driving there, having a chat on the way about things. And we didn't last that long at the field because it was a bit too cold. We're hoping for some warmer weather. We're not too far away now, so all being well, we should get some sunshine and we can go flying. Pip's with me today. She's around my feet after something. You all right, Pip? You all right, girl? She's sniffing around my feet. I think she might want to go out in a minute. Anyway, you may have seen my last video in Land Unknown, or should I say Clan Unknown. And I did explain at the start of the video, I lost a lot of clips, and I used my Osmo, I think it's the Osmo 3, isn't it? And I was using that while I was walking around. And I usually have a lot of clips. I don't keep it recording because of my condition. You might see me walking for so long, and then I have to sit down and just rest for a little bit, and then I'll get up again and do a bit more filming. But when I sit down, I usually press stop, restart, and away I go. So there's lots of clips on there. However, a lot of the clips didn't come out. I walked like the length of the pier, taking me breaks along the way, but none of them came out, and I don't understand why not. I also did a bit of filming in the restaurants and in the pubs that we visited, and some of them didn't come out. Really odd, I don't know. So I think, as I explained, I think it might be the SD card. I've took the SD card out now, which I've done in the last hour or so. That's it there. I don't think it'll focus on the camera. But I always, when I buy a camera, I have a look at the description and the suggested SD card that's needed, and I usually do purchase them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually buy another one to match this camera. I'm using my Action 5 at the moment because I'm usually using this camera to film. However, when I film, this records and goes straight to my computer, and it's on my computer. I'm not saving it on the camera when I'm in the studio, so that helps a little bit, but I can't carry my computer around with me. So yeah, I'll wait for a new card to come. I'll check that and see what's going on, because it is an handy little camera, to be fair. Good quality. Although the Action 5 is good, there's a lot of more features on this one that I can use. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just drop in the clip that a couple of clips that I did yesterday on my way to my flying field. Nothing major, just me driving there. And you'll see my little drone in action. I do a bit of filming with my little drone. I've got me Oppo behind me flying his plane, and I'm just trying this out behind him, and you might see him flying in the background. It's nothing special, but this has been a great little purchase. This little drone, the DJI Neo 2, it really has. It can help you filming. It can do a lot of stuff because I've got the flip as well, which I did use in Land Unknown as well. If you saw the scene where I go above the hotel where we were staying, and then you see the background, that was using the flip. And then me walking along the promenade and stuff like that, I'm using the Neo 2. So it's got its benefits, and it's going to be quite handy in the future. And I'm really pleased that I purchased it. Anyway, let's jump back a day, about 24. In fact, it was about 24 hours now. I'll jump back and you can have a look. It's nothing great, but it's me in the car having a chat. And then at the end of that, I'll come back and have another little chat, and I'll see you then. So back 24 hours. Today is the first time I'm going to go flying to my flying club, to the field where I fly remote control planes. You may have seen it on previous videos, but this is the first time in 2026. But also I haven't really been driving very much because the pain I've been getting in my back, it makes it really uncomfortable to drive. But I'm on some new tablets that are helping a little bit, whereas I was probably driving about 15 minutes and it just become too unbearable. I couldn't drive. Well, I've been taking these tablets for a couple of months now, and they seem to have kicked in a little bit and helped and just took the edge off. Although the pain's still there a little bit, it's not as bad. But for prolonged periods, it comes back. It gets really bad. So the drive I do now to my field's about 20 minutes. So, you know, that's fine. It's not too bad. So I've decided to go today, the first time in 2026. It's an overcast day. It's not sunny. And I'm not actually going to be flying any planes. I've got my couple of drones with me so I can have a play around with them while I'm there, but I'm just going because there's a couple of buddies that have said they're going, or one is definitely going, so at least I can have a chat when I get there. Because towards the end of not the end of the season, but the end of the warmer weather, where we tend to not fly as much, I was getting too much pain and I couldn't really stand and fly. So my flying season last year probably was cut short by a month or so. So I'm eager to try and get back flying, but I'm not quite ready to go today to fly my planes. So I'm just going to go take my drones, have a bit of a chin wag, and see what's happening. And then in a few weeks I will see if I'm up to flying again. Hopefully I will be. But I've got a few other hospital and doctor appointments. I need to consider a few things. So let's make our way there then. And this is where my favourite pub is, the Anvil. Lovely pint of beer and a lovely little pub. It's just coming up on the right there. There she is, look. Enjoy a pint in there. Here we go then. This is the track up to our field. I don't know if there's anybody else here, but there might be somebody else flying as well as the people or the person I'm meeting. I can't see anything flying at the moment. Because the field, as we just go over this hill, I can see somebody standing on the field, so there must be either taking off or getting ready to go or something. As we go up over this little brow of a hill, there we go, there's somebody there with their plane, look. Oh, there's quite a few people here. Just slot in here. Right, actually, I did just fly my little drone just a little bit, but it's actually a bit too cold up the field, so we've decided just to nip into the local pub and just have one and have a little chinwag. In fact, we're going into the Anvil, the one I passed coming up. So there wasn't a lot I could film, to be fair, while I was here. It's just a bit too chilly to stand out. Whereas earlier in the week we had some sunshine, it was lovely. I mean, it is early March, I guess. So there you go. That was 24 hours ago. Me just driving to the field, having 5 minutes at the field, and then we ended up going to the pub. Only for one, because I was driving, so and I drove back. It was just a little insight of what I get up to when I go to the field. I was hoping to film a lot more flying and stuff like that, but it really was too cold, and the cloud cover was quite low as well. So what I hope to do in the future, obviously depending on my health wise, I have got a couple of visits this week to the doctors. I've got one tomorrow morning, and then Thursday afternoon I'm going to see the consultant at the hospital about my knee and the meniscus tear, and fingers crossed, I'm hoping he's going to say he's going to do something about that this time. That would be great. But I hope to get out and about a bit more, a bit like the Llandudno one. Try and get more content, and hopefully I don't lose any footage, so I can knit it all together for you. But please do come and subscribe and give us a thumbs up. It's helping the channel grow. I've had, in the probably last 2 months, 6 weeks, I've had about 20 new subscribers, which is great. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't already, come and subscribe. Get my channel to grow a little bit. It really does make me smile when I see somebody's subscribed. It all makes it worthwhile. And I enjoy filming. I have done for a long time. I used to do it with the old cine cameras and stuff like that. I've got cine film lying around. Maybe one day if I can get some off there onto the computer, you'll be able to see me doing it when I was younger. But there you go. Anyway, folks, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up and comment below, and I'll catch you on the next one, and I'll say adios until next time.